Hiya.
You're right.
I'm not too bad.
What are you doing here today?
Pardon?
What are you doing here?
Well, first of all, can you identify yourself properly?
Yeah, I can identify as myself. I'm PC Nobes, attached to Wimbledon Police Station.
And your shoulder number?
You can see my shoulder number.
Well, not everyone can read numbers. That's why I'm asking you to
You can't
identify.
read. Okay, it's 3199. Sierra
No worries.
Sea.
And yourself?
My name's PC Brito and my shoulder number is 2463.
Cool. Thank you very much.
And what are you doing here today?
I'm doing a bit of filming.
Okay. For any particular reason or?
No, that's it.
No, just want to film
Yep.
backdates of police station.
Well, I'm filming a public building is what I'm doing.
Yeah, fair enough. Are you willing to give us your name or anything like that?
Why would I need to give you my name for?
You don't need to, I'm just asking.
Yeah, no, but why would I need to?
You don't need to.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm asking, would you like to give us your name?
No,
No, you wouldn't.
No.
Okay. Where are you from? Do you know?
that's irrelevant.
Pardon?
That's irrelevant.
It's irrelevant.
Yep.
To what?
Well, why did it matter where I'm from?
The scene opens with a calm but tense interaction outside a public building. A man is approached by police officers who begin asking routine questions about his presence. He responds confidently, identifying himself but immediately signaling that he understands his rights. From the very beginning, there's a noticeable clash in tone, police attempting to gather information and the man pushing back, questioning the necessity of every request.
It doesn't, I'm just asking.
Okay.
These are just normal questions I'm asking.
Yeah, but if it doesn't matter, then there was no need to ask it.
Okay.
You're right. Is this a thing you do quite often?
What does that have to do with it?
I'm just asking.
Yeah, I know.
It's just a question.
Well, they're fishing questions.
Honestly, just intrigued me.
Yeah. So, no, that's
What's that?
that's completely irrelevant.
Completely irrelevant.
But also as well, I can see you both filming. You both should have actually informed me that you were both filming.
Did you inform us that you was filming?
I don't need to.
You
You're
don't
part of a corporation. I'm not. You're held under GDPR laws. I'm not.
Sorry,
As the officers continue, they ask for his identification details, including his shoulder number. After a brief exchange, one officer provides the number, trying to maintain professionalism. The man acknowledges it but quickly shifts the conversation, asking why he's being questioned in the first place, making it clear he doesn't see any valid reason for their interest.
just trying to find the right channel because we're not. Obviously,
No worries.
we're
That's right.
SN, wasn't it?
Hello?
South Africa, you said.
AS. Do you see it? Maybe it's something to... Oh, found it.
The man explains that he is simply filming a public building. For him, this is completely lawful and requires no justification. However, the officers seem curious and slightly suspicious, asking if there's any particular reason behind his actions. He insists there isn't, reinforcing that filming in public is within his rights.
No, I'm under no obligation to give you my name.
Well, at this moment in time, I'm going to detain you for a purpose of search.
Under what law?
Just come in, mate. Just
Okay.
come in. If you work with me, I'll work
Okay.
with you. That's
Go
fine.
on,
You've
then.
been
But as you actually say something, I will question it.
That's
Okay.
fine, yeah, completely fine.
Okay.
As soon as I say something, you want to
That's
say
fine.
something.
You go for it.
But let me just get this all out, and then if you want to leave the questions for later, then that's fine, because then
Okay.
I'll be able to like answer it.
Go for
Completely
it.
Fine, yeah. So as I said, moment in time, you are being detained for purpose of search. I'll be searching today under Section 43 of the Terrorism
Okay,
Act.
right. Under Section 43,
Give me a
you need
second,
to give me
one
the
second.
specific part of Section 43. Don't just give me a number. You need to give me the specific part, and
Of-
also as well, okay, to do with actually having so-called evidence to use Section 43, you need to make sure that you get this done correctly, and you
Sir,
tell me
with all
what
due
site,
respect,
what
can you-
actual,
we're
what
gonna just
actual
do our
part of
job.
Section 43.
yeah,
No, it will be an unlawful search.
You can
The situation becomes more tense when the officers ask for his name and background. The man refuses, stating clearly that he is under no legal obligation to provide such information. He challenges the relevance of their questions, calling them unnecessary and even labeling them as phishing questions.
make a complaint
It will be an
afterwards,
unlawful
okay?
search.
And if you
Okay,
want to
and
complain
if you
about it,
if you feel that way, you can make a complaint
Okay.
afterwards. But this
So-
is what we're going to do here and
So,
now.
so,
if you have an issue
so
with that,
what is your where is your actual proof of hostile reconnaissance?
we've explained to you.
Where is your proof of that?
at this moment in time, mate,
We don't
I
need
haven't
to-
even gotten to my grounds just yet.
So
mate.
what is
As I
your
said,
no
I just-
no? You're calling me a terrorist. You're
I'm
doing
not
it under
calling you
the
a terrorist at
you're
all.
doing it under the Terrorism Act. Is that, or is that not calling me a terrorist if
Not
you were
at
going to
all.
search me under the Terrorism
Not at
Act?
all.
No,
No.
no. Right. Well, I'll tell you now. Please make sure that you quote me the specific part of Section
Right,
43
so-
that you're going to do this under.
As I said, you'll be searched today.
No,
under section-
you need to make
section
sure
43
that
of
you
the
actually
Terrorism
give me
Act.
the specific
The
part
reason
of
being-
Section 43.
The reason being why I'm searching you today, sir, is because you've been quite evasive towards us when we come and
What?
spoken
Because I
to
don't
you.
want to give you my name.
Yes.
Okay.
These are all questions.
Am I under any legal
fine.
obligation to
You're
give you
not,
my name?
however,
So
but
how is that then?
You've
How is
not
that
really
then?
given us a- you're not really giving
Well,
us
it's a public
Very
building. I'm
suspicious.
standing in public. Well,
Both sides begin recording the interaction, which adds another layer to the situation. The man points out that the officers themselves are filming but didn't inform him. He brings up legal arguments, suggesting that as representatives of a corporation, they are bound by certain laws, unlike him.
hang on,
outside the
hang on.
police station filming it.
Is that against the law? Is what I'm doing? Is what I'm doing?
You don't
Is
need
it
to break
against the law?
to be searched.
Okay,
You
but
need to
what?
be
No, but you're
suspected,
searching me under the
and we need to
Terrorism
have
Act.
suspicion
Okay,
to search
so
you.
your reasonable
We're not
suspicion.
arguing
What is it?
We're going to search you.
Okay, right. Well, we'll go for it. Okay,
fine,
but it
as
will
I
be.
said.
It's completely unlawful.
Well, then you can make a complaint
You can
afterwards,
make a
can't you?
complaint.
sir?
Okay, it's completely unlawful.
Okay, make a
Okay, and
complaint
abuse of
afterwards.
powers.
If you feel like that,
Okay.
make a complaint afterwards.
Right, because
It's all
I
being
would
recorded.
really,
You're
really want
recording
to know.
it. We're
I
recording
don't worry.
it.
Yep, and I
So
will
you can
carry
make a
on
complaint.
recording.
So you're going to be
fine.
searched.
That's
Okay.
fine. You'll be
Then
searched
make a
today.
complaint
Okay.
afterwards.
As I said, the grounds being for the search is, yeah, because you've not really given us an actual
I don't have to
excuse as
give
why
you
you're
my
here.
name.
That's fine. You've been quite
Okay,
evasive towards us.
but I do
And
want
at
an
the
actual
moment in time,
sheet.
sir,
I do want an
that's
actual
fine.
sheet before I leave here.
That's
Okay,
fine.
of the
As
search.
You're not letting me speak, sir.
Okay, because I
I just
don't
want-
need to.
Okay, well, as I said, you've not really given us a reason as to why you're here.
The conversation escalates further when officers mention a potential search under Section 43. The man immediately questions their authority, demanding specific details and justification. He insists that simply stating a law isn't enough. They must explain the exact grounds for suspicion.
I don't need to give you a reason.
Let me
Do
speak.
I live in Nazi Germany? Do I live
Right,
in
so
Nazi
you've not given
Germany?
us a reason as to why you're here.
What?
You've been
Well,
evasive
you've
towards
already
us.
said that it's because
You've
I won't give
also
you my
been
name.
quite obstructive at the
All
moment
right.
in time
Yep.
with the search.
Okay.
All right.
No, because I'm
And you've
questioning.
also-
I'm
you've
questioning the law.
That's fine. And also, the reason why we're searching today is because you've literally the only place that we've actually saw you search or film was the actual back door of a police.
Well, that
gate.
you've seen.
That's fine.
That you've seen.
Which is
Okay.
a bit suspicious, and that's why
Well,
I'm doing
no,
it.
no.
I
What
said-
you got to remember, that's your own feelings.
That's fine, sir.
That's your own
That's fine,
feelings.
but you're still gonna get
Okay, it's
searched.
not what the law is. Okay.
Still going to get searched, unfortunately. As I
Right,
said,
and
my
it's
name's
gonna be
PC
unlawful.
Brito, and I'm
Are you willing to
attached.
take your bag off for us to search, or
Well, before you do, you need to read that first.
read what?
Okay. It's a medical bracelet.
Okay, you've got a heart murmur. Okay.
No, that's not the only thing.
Asthma and spinal disability.
Yep.
So would you like to take your bag
Okay.
off for us
That's fine.
to assist with your spinal disability?
So, my name is PC Brito, and I'm attached to Wimbledon Police Station.
The man becomes increasingly defensive, arguing that searching him under terrorism-related laws implies he is being treated like a suspect without evidence. He repeatedly asks for proof of hostile reconnaissance, emphasizing that the officers lack reasonable grounds for such actions.
I've given you my shoulder number, however, I can say it again. It's 2463 Southwest. All right. You'll be entitled to a copy of the search as soon as we finish with this search, or you can go from myself in physical form, or you can go to your local station and get it within 90 days. All right, sir? As I said, the grounds for the search was because you've
Well,
been
there
quite
are no
evasive.
grounds.
There is quite a bit of substantial grounds. You've
Those
been
aren't
evasive,
grounds.
You've been quite obstructive towards us. You've not really given us
Okay.
a reasonable excuse as to why you're here, really, mate.
Okay.
And from what I've seen coming out of the police station, you've just only been filming that one door.
Your
which
own
is
opinion.
honestly what I can only
Okay,
say.
well, what I'm doing is completely lawful.
As I said, you've been detained
Yeah.
and you will be searched today
Yeah.
under Section 43 of Terrorism Act. All right.
All right, whatever.
We might just need to get. Do you want to put that over there?
Well, do you mind if I lean against the wall?
Yeah.
Despite his objections, the officers proceed with the search. They claim his behavior, refusing to provide details and filming sensitive areas, raises suspicion. The man strongly disagrees, stating that standing in a public place and filming is not illegal and should not justify a search.
Yeah, of course you can.
Whatever makes it easier for you, sir.
Now, have you got anything on yourself that may harm me or you when I touch you?
I have all my own belongings on me.
It's fine. Anything sharp?
No.
While my colleague's
Completely
searching you,
unlawful.
I'm just going to go through your bag, okay?
Yeah, but just remember, I'm not consenting to the search.
You don't have
You
to
don't have
consent
to
to
consent.
it.
Yeah, because it's an unlawful search in what you're doing.
You don't have to
Okay, you
consent.
have no reasonable grounds
Okay,
for
that's
this
your
search.
opinion, and if you
Well,
feel
no,
that
it's a
way-
fact. You have no reasonable
That's fine.
grounds for this
If you
search.
just step aside for me and
Okay,
put
you
your
have
arms out to the side.
no reasonable grounds.
No worries.
None whatsoever.
Is this yours, yeah?
Okay, just remember, whatever you take out of my pockets, do not drop it.
I will not drop it.
Have you been searched before, sir?
That's irrelevant.
It might be irrelevant.
That's irrelevant.
As the search begins, the man warns that he does not consent and considers the action unlawful. He continues recording and insists he will file a complaint later. The officers remain calm but firm, stating that he can challenge their actions afterward if he believes they are wrong.
I know, mate, it's a joke. They're searching me because I'm filming. Yeah, I know, mate. Bunch of turds, nothing more.
That's a bit rude.
Well, no, it's not.
We've only been pleasant to you.
No, you're not. You're abusing my legal rights.
I don't think we're abusing.
No, you are. You're abusing your powers. End of story. You're
If you think
abusing your
that,
powers.
that's
And
absolutely fine.
as we said, if you feel that that's the case, then you can always make.
Oh, don't worry, I will be.
That's fine.
Okay.
We've
You
never-
couldn't even
we've never
quote.
told you.
You could not even quote me the Pacific part of
That's
section
fine. Just turn
43.
around for me, sir.
Okay. You could not even quote me the right part of section
I'll do
43.
so.
We
I'm going
don't
to put
need
this
to.
inside your bag, alright?
Yeah, you do need to if you read
Okay.
it correctly and what the
Alright.
law actually is. Okay.
And how long have you been a police officer for, sir?
The number is not the law. The number is not the law.
And how
It's
long
the
have you been a
wording
police
is what
officer
is the law.
How long
Well,
have you
you
been a
definitely
police
don't know
officer
your job, do you? Okay.
Well,
You
you
definitely
don't-
well and
you
truly
certainly
do
don't
not
know
know
my
your
job
job
either.
because all what you're doing is you're abusing powers.
getting very angry over nothing.
Yeah, because I'm getting frustrated because of a turd such as you that think that you can search me like this.
That's very rude.
Okay.
We've not actually been rude to you at all.
Right.
No.
The officers explain their reasoning again, pointing out that he was seen filming the back entrance of a police station. To them, this behavior appears unusual. The man counters immediately, saying that just because they observed one moment doesn't mean they understand his full activity.